Want to be a real estate investor without any upfront capital? Check this out. Hit it. What is up, ladies and gents? I am Chase Mercer. Welcome to BHE Productions /podcast. I can teach you how to make six figures without owning any property. AirBNB, otherwise known as Air, Bed, and Breakfast, is an online marketplace that offers lodging and tourism primarily through homestays, aka your house. The idea of this company was conceived by two guys who used an air mattress in their living room and rented it out to battle the high rent in San Francisco. Bing, bang, bong, billion-dollar idea. Now, there's an easy way to hack Airbnb to make six figures. It's super, I wouldn't say easy. It takes a good amount of work to get there. But once you get there, you don't have to own any property, but you can make six figures like that. So becoming a host is about 13 steps, but it's super simple, super straightforward, and you can do it with where you live right now. Step one, you choose a living quarters, whether it's apartment, house, secondary unit, unique space, bed, breakfast, boutique hotel, whatever. It's got specifics for your property. Second step, you take your guest information, whether it's the entire house, a private room, a shared room. You give the specifics of the space that you're leasing out for Airbnb. Step 3, set up how many guests are allowed at your property. Pretty simple. If you can only handle 4, put 4. Step 4, how many bedrooms do you have? Pretty straightforward. Step 5, how many beds are available to the guests when they get there? Step 7, how many bathrooms are there? How many bathrooms does the guest have access to? 1, 2, 3, however many you have. 8, you put in your address. 9, you label any amenities, whether it's washer dry, you have a sports center downstairs, entertainment center. And step 10, label any specialized spaces guests can use that aren't in the actual specifications of the guidelines. Step 11, add photos, take pictures, lots of pictures, high detailed quality pictures. Boom. Step 12, add your description, all the details about your place. Step 13, get ready for guests by adjusting the settings on the guest calendar. So from there, that just means you can set up your calendar for guests on how they schedule. So if you need the specifics of how they need to schedule, whether it's a week in advance, a couple days, whatever, that setting's there for you. Now, why am I saying Airbnb over actual rental property? 3 big reasons. Step 1, you don't have to own the place. If it's an apartment, you don't own it. Super simple. Step 2, you don't have to live there. Step 3, you'll never have to pay for rent ever again. Here's an example. Apartment near the city where I am, a 2-bedroom, for example, is $900 with rent. Okay? Average cost in my area per night for a room and an apartment is $60. That's the apartment, kitchen, and like the living room. Okay? So say you book 26 days out of the year out of 30. Okay, so that's every day except once a week. That right there is that's close to $1,600 a month. So my profit would be $660 if you minus that amount from the rent that I get. That's just 1 bedroom. If I do 2, double it. $3,000, over $3,000, just by having a 2-bedroom and not even living there. Again, factor in utilities and all that kind of stuff. You can make that efficient. Another tip that I learned was they have Wi-Fi plugs, they have Wi-Fi switches, they have Wi-Fi security systems, Wi-Fi. So anything that you can hook up to Wi-Fi, you could essentially turn off without having to actually be there or have a timer set up. So you wouldn't even have to worry about your energy bill going up or them leaving the lights on or having to go visit. You could, from your house, from your Wi-Fi, do it and not have to worry about it. Key to the apartment is that it has to be near like city center, at least for me, because then they're within walking distance of stuff. So they're going to go out on the weekends, they're going to party, enjoy their night, stay there and sleep. They won't really care where they're going. They just need to know where they're going to be. If you can get it cheaper than a hotel, people will book you like that. But that doesn't tell you how to make 6 figures with it. Repeat this process. To reach 6 figures, you're going to need to manage at least 6 of these apartments. 2-bedroom apartments near the city is easily manageable. There's places all over the city from where I'm at, and it can be easily done. Once you reach your limit on properties that you can manage, save. Start saving. Save all the money. Save the profit. Don't go spending anything. Don't buy a new car. Save it. So say you can manage 3 apartments. You need 3 more. Okay? So when you save all your money, you can pay this property manager, which where I'm from is about $30,000 a year. You can pay her to manage all 6 of them by the end. So that's 30. If you make six figures, 32,000 is 32% profit. You still get about 70, 68. There's no way not to get involved in this real estate hack. I'll be able to do this myself. So the key was to give it to you guys and give you the information, because a lot of millennials, they just hear the classic thing. Go, get a job, get a house, do this right away. Don't. There's nothing wrong with not owning a house when you're 30. If you're making six figures, you're hacking the system. But again, the key part of this is to repeat and to understand you're going to take some responsibility on yourself. Obviously, if people are drinking and having fun in the city and they come back to your house and they trash it, that's kind of an issue. But again, what's the saying? High risk, high reward. This isn't even that high of a risk. It's pretty straightforward, pretty easy, and anybody can do it. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you do this. Hope you hack your way to six figures. And if you do, if this was helpful, comment, like, tell me your story. I would love to hear you. Peace out from BHE.